Okay, so class, here we are going to please complete the form. When we are going to use this information, you already learned that we are going to call my first name, for example, my first is going to be, for example, Miss Ligia, ¿verdad? First name is Miss Ligia. Your first name is Miss Ligia. Your last name is Fernandez. And your title is going to be Mrs. No, perdón, no es Mrs., perdón, Miss Ligia. Usted es Miss, ¿verdad? Sorry. Ustedes sorry. Ajá, es el title. Remember, class, that different from us in Guatemala, the title, most of the time, we refers to the studies, right? We say lawyer, we say engineer, doctor, teacher, and so on. But in this case, when we are completing the forms, they are talking in the title about if you are Mr., Mrs., Miss, or Miss, okay? So, we're going to complete the form. Pay attention on this class. Is different that they are telling our last name or our family name and our first or our given name. Most of the time for forms, you are going to find family and giving, okay? Nationality. So, todos me van a mandar en el chat, please. For example, con el title, in my case, que utilizamos I am Mrs. Morales. My Mrs. Elda de Morales, right? My nationality is Guatemalan, and my occupation, I am an English teacher. As a matter of fact, I am a pedagogist. English but I'm an English teacher. I love it that way. What about you, class? Would you like to try to complete your family name, your given name, nationality, and occupation? And remember that most of the time we are going to use this language for forms. Eso no significa que si fuera de un formato no vayamos a encontrar que alguien nos diga, what's your given name? But it's less common. Less common, okay? Let's try, class, completing in the chat section, your first family or your last or given name, nationality and occupation, class. Let's try, and thank you. Excellent, Mr. Daniel. Mr. Daniel Monterroso, Guatemala agronomist. Good. Muy bien. Crisalia, ajá, nationality, master. Vamos a ver aquí, dice Miss Lilian, Mrs. Lilian, Mejía, Honduras, Guatemala, social work, nice. Mrs. Madeline Santos, Guatemala, Business Administration. Miss Ligia, I am from Guatemala. I am administrative, but we call it my nickname Chata. Ah, that is nice. Miss Ligia, for formal, you are Miss, okay? You are Miss. I just like an example, but you wasn't at class yet. Miss. Yo soy Mrs., ¿verdad? Y ahí las teen, por eso es que se llama Miss USA, ¿verdad? Porque son very young, como estas del picture. Miren, ellas, en este caso, estas señoritas serían Mrs., ¿verdad? Todas ellas serían Mrs. that they very young. Okay, class, let's continue. We are going to our page number 2. Just to refresh a little bit, there we have a read and listen to people getting acquainted. What means acquainted, class? introduce, know, or something like that. Let's listen, class. I'm sorry for that.
Photo story. Read and listen to people getting acquainted.
I'll bet this is your dad.
Yes, it is. Dad, I'd like you to meet my friend, Susan Grant.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Susan. Samuel Pike.
Great to meet you too. But please, everyone calls me by my nickname, Susie.
And just call me Sam. So what do you do, Susie?
I'm a photographer. Oh, I'm sorry. There's my husband. Ted, over here.
Sorry I'm late.
Ted, this is Kara's dad.
Oh, how nice to meet you, Mr. Pike.
Likewise, but please call me Sam.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Do I have two volunteers to read the dialogue, class? Two persons, two to read the dialogue? Yes, of course. Me quedo con Miss Ligia y con Daniel. Thank you. Miss Ligia, you go first.
Okay.
I
I'm
bet.
Susan, ¿verdad?
Yes, you are.
Okay. I'll bet this is your dad.
Yes, it is. That I like you too. Meet my friend Susan Grant.
Who is Sam? Ah, bueno. Who is that
¿Quién
teacher?
es Sam? Vamos a buscar un Sam. Aquí. Se nos fue Sam. ¿Quién nos ayuda aquí con Sam?
Oh, Sam.
Aquí está,
Ana.
Ana. Thank you, Miss
Okay.
Ana. Be my guest.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Susan. Samuel Pike.
Great to meet you too. But please, everyone call me by my nickname, Susie.
I
Ana?
just killed me, Sam. So what do you do, Susie?
What do you do, Susie?
And
Um,
so what do you do, Susie?
Ajá.
I am a photographer. Oh, I'm sorry. There is my husband, Ted, over here.
Ahora que nos ayude Daniel con Ted.
Ted,
Okay. Okay, sorry, I'm late.
Ted, this is Kara's dad.
Oh, how nice to meet you, Mr. Pike.
Anna.
Like,
Ana?
likewise. But please call me Sam.
Excellent. Did you hear class? Nice pronunciation and so what? Good rhythm, good intonation. Congratulations for that. So there we have the formal titles. As I already told you, class, the formal titles in English means both occupations and professions, more professions than occupations, and also how do we call people single or married and so on. Listen, class.
Listen and repeat in the pauses. Men,
Mr.,
women,
Ms., Mrs., Miss,
marital status,
married.
single.
Excellent. A ver, everybody, would you like to activate your mics in order to repeat? Would you like to activate your mics and thank you?
listen and repeat in the pauses. Men,
Mr.,
Mr.
Mister.
women,
Women.
Ms.,
Miss.
Mrs.,
Miss.
Miss,
Miss.
marital status,
married.
Married.
Single.
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 Por aquí ya vimos que most of you are single, right? Look at the underlined expression in the photo study and find 2 ways to introduce people. According to the photo study class, pay attention on the underline. I'm going to remark that I would like to meet my friend. How I say in different ways, I would like to meet class. Is just call me Sam. This is good to meet you. Please call me Sam. So another ways to say to introduce, 2 ways to introduce people que dice aquí en el conversation class. For example, this one class, that I would like to introduce my friend Susan. Which other? To introduce people.
It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure is good, but it's the answer.
Okay. Um,
A ver, miremos por ahí. I would like you to introduce. Oh, nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm late. Ok, les ayudo un poquito. This
yes.
is as that. Ajá. This is my teacher, this is my friend, this is my neighbor, this is my classmate,
Call
and
me,
so on. Yes, call me. Es más
maybe.
como, pero para introduce, específicamente para presentar, tal vez sería más como la respuesta del nice to meet you, call me Sam, ¿verdad? Ahorita lo vamos a ver. Dice, aquí dice, mire Miss Ligia, 3 ways to greet new people. Entonces aquí sí vamos a tomar la palabra de Miss Ligia. Everyone calls me by my nickname. Esta es una. ¿Otra? Call me Sam. ¿Otra? To greet new people, ¿cómo le dicen hello? Hi, hello, how are you? Hi, hello. I'm fine, thank you. How do we answer to new people, class? Vamos,
Nice
class.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. O en este caso, como dice Sam, it's a pleasure to meet you. Great to meet you, ¿verdad? Y aquí, como dice Miss Ligia, how nice to meet you, ¿verdad? Que es la forma más normal que le contestamos a todo el mundo. Y 3 ways to tell others they can be informal. Formal sería que yo les dijera, class, I would like that you call me Mrs. Barahona. Ustedes por polite me dicen Mrs. Barahona, Miss Zelda, o, ¿verdad? Pero eso sería formal if I request Mrs. Barahona every time. But you are free to call me Miss Zelda, and so on. So, 3 ways to tell others that can be informal in the other hand.
For nickname,
Aha, excellent. Everyone calls me by my nickname. Very informal. Tell me Susie, right? You don't have to say Susie Grant, as a matter of fact. Y el otro sería aquí. Please call me Sam or just call me Sam, ¿verdad? Entonces aquí tenemos una, aquí tenemos 2 y aquí tenemos 3, ¿verdad? Please call me Miss Zelda o Mrs. Barahona. Aprovecho este espacito, dudas, preguntas, curiosidades, somebody, anybody. Hable ahora o calla para siempre. Bueno, chicos, mañana no se vayan a faltar su clasecita. Ya les voy a tener lista la clase de Classroom. Nos agregamos a RAD. Y eso sería todo para las personitas nuevas. Ya terminamos. Nos vemos el día de mañana, misma hora, por el mismo link. Have a great, great afternoon. Bye, bye. Nice to meet you. My pleasure to see you, everyone. No vayan a olvidar